welcome to everyone tonight. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. A beautiful day, a beautiful evening. It's a beautiful night. Why are you not here? Thank you. And yeah, I will have to turn you down. Welcome there. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome, Jay. Welcome, Pam. Welcome, ACC. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, Jay. Welcome, Pam. Welcome, ACC. Welcome. Thank you for coming in. Welcome, 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 welcome. Clamadial. Hello. Welcome to the live. Welcome. Yes, welcome to each and everyone this evening. It's a great and rotten afternoon. Do. Thank you for coming in. It's my pleasure to have you. And while you're coming in, the icon that is on the top there with the fingers up, just tap on it, whether one time or two times, but just tap on it, please. Please. Okay. This is us. Welcome. This is we. This is us. Welcome to tonight's live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And to those that are off my radar, out of my time zone, I know you listen, I know you watch, but at this time it will be um, 8 going to 9 now. Other places is already tomorrow morning, what we would call tomorrow morning. So we have those that are saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good the next day. You know? So thank you. Thank you. And a big shout out to your channel too. I put some shout out to some channels the other day. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And before any further ado, I'll just jump right into it because I start at least about 10 minutes late. Yeah. Happy birthday to those that are celebrating their birthday this evening, today, yesterday, and whatever time you're celebrating your birthday. We are in the month of May, and May is designated as seen as Mothers and Children Day. On the state, they say Children Day is children is November and mothers is this time. In Jamaica, we celebrate the both of them at the same time. So, it's sort of, but whichever. You go to Rome, you actually do what the Romans do, don't it? Good. So it is Mother's Month, and it's also Child's Month too. And of course, it's not only one child, but children, all of them. And if you're having your birthday, this is a time of reflection, not on the little girls and the little boys that are playing with their little companion. It is for those that going in there, your numbers are doubled. And it's doubling, doubling each time. So you have the 12, 2, 13, 3, and you're going up. You're counting up. Those that are looking forward to so many other things, it's a time of reflection. This is a time that mom and dad get the thank you from you. And don't forget the Creator who kept you in the incubator, because there's a thin line between the birth and the otherwise. You understand? So a lot of persons would not understand, but it's a thin line. There's a song that said, it's a thin line between love and hate. So yes, it's a thin line between life and the birth. Okay, so do not take it very lightly. Don't take it lightly. It is a process, and it is something that mentally, physically, and all the alley getting play with your body. So give thanks that you are able to see a next birthday. And your birthday, yeah, enjoy yourself. But ask yourself the question, what will I do for the next birthday? Where will I be? How will I get there? Okay? So this is time of reflection. It's a Thanksgiving time of your birthday. And you're not giving thanks to the demonic force, but you're giving thanks to the Almighty who kept you and still keeping you. Whatever is your goal and aspiration, go for it. Because you want to read when you reach certain age, you have accomplished what you set out to do. So your accomplishment is rest upon your birthday. Because a lot of persons says, okay, we have many time left. Oh, I'm just 17, 20, so I have many time left. No, sorry, you don't. Because when you reach 20 and you have not accomplished what you have set out, you got to start all over again. And to procrastinate, it's not good. So listen, all the birthday persons, and especially the young ones, the older ones are giving God thanks all the while. Thank you, Lord. I have lived to see this age. Thank you, Lord. It is no good of your own. You did not do anything to acquire it. But it was promised. And God is not slack concerning his promise. What he promised to deliver, he delivers. It's not like how men do things, but he delivers. Okay? So, okay, thank you. Okay. MZ, welcome, man. Welcome, 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 welcome. So, this is a time to reflect. Set your goal and go after it. There are some going ready to fly out of the nest. Mom and dad ready to say you're on your own. And you have a lot of things to think and to put into place. You're thinking about getting your own family. You're thinking about, okay, I did not get all the subject. I did not complete what I did at the university. I need to go back and I need to complete. You have all of that to concern. And the entire world is sitting before you. The influence are sitting there, staring you in the face. Am I going to go left? Am I going to go right? This is the time you start to pick it. Oh, what kind of a wife I want? What kind of a girlfriend? Who I want to date? And you're seeing so much. So you got to set your priorities straight. If you don't set your priorities straight, you will left out trying to find yourself and cannot find yourself. In today's world, there's a lot of people who idle their time out. And after idling their time, when they think, oh my God, time is long past. Oh, and when did we get here? But I did not get to do this. And you know what? Your companions are way ahead of you. They're gone. Because while you are on something else, they are on their way to progress. While you join the idle line, they're on their way to progress. So when you saw that they reach, you're going to ask, So the heights of great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but when your companions sleeping idling all over the place, you were studying many times all through the night. Sometime until 2 o'clock, you get maybe half an hour sleep and you have to up again. But it pays off because you put in the work and you reap. Good. So I wish for you good health. Luke, I wish for you good health, I wish for you long life, peace, and prosperity, and choose your pathway carefully. If you do not have your road map, if you don't have your life map, so the GPS, we using GPS a lot now. Still have your backup beside it. Just in case GPS fails, you rock to the paper. And if you do not choose that properly, you will go down the wrong lane, wrong turn, wrong stop. You know, when you're going on the highway and you missed your turn, when you missed your turn, exit at so and so, and you're not paying attention, and you realize you passes your exit 6 and you're on your way to exit 7, you know how far you gotta go. Exit at the next exit. You're not even exiting. Turn around, get on the other side, and to drove all the way. And then get your turn again to exit. You would have reached and accomplished what you're doing. Imagine you're going for an interview and you are not focused, you're not paying attention, and you passed your exit. Now you start pulling all the ears out of your head because you're going to be late. And yes, you're going to be late. Why? You were not paying attention. So have your roadmap, have your GPS up, that on the road of life, you will not make the wrong turn. And if you do, you're not so far on the street that you cannot back up and turn around. I wish for you long life, and most above everything, health. Do not play with your health. Take care of yourself, because health, you will have wealth. It doesn't spell cent you have wealth, and you can't enjoy the wealth because of health. Not good. The doctor will always shook your hand. Come again. The pharmacy will always say, oh, we have a new drugs. I think this one will work better. Come again. And all the wealth is enjoyed by somebody else except you. Good health. More wealth. Whatever you classify the wealth to be. Okay? For those that I have, at this time, you may have one in your family, your friend, your whoever, have passed away and it's left mourning, it leave a void. You're asking, how will this void be filled, But it left a void in the family. It left a void in you, a void is left. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. He will remove the tears. He will remove the clouds, and light will shine in another time. The scars are always going to be there to remind you. The wound heals, but the scars are always going to be there. Okay? And remember, there's nothing that God cannot do. If you find something that God cannot do, still stick by it. Don't even go and find somebody else who you think can do it. Because there's nothing that He cannot do. Okay? That's my confidence. And it should be yours too. Now we are in the month and we are celebrating Mother's Month. Mother's Day is on Sunday. That special day. But it is a 24/7, 44 What go 48 and 365 days per year. And if it is a leap year, it's 366. I think it's, I hope my calculation is good. So Mother's Day, Mother's Minute, Mother's Hour, Mother's Month is always in existence. A mother cannot pull down some of the parts and put it down. They have to operate on the parts that they were made with. And one of the parts is love. Yes. So Mother's Day, in spite, the Bible did not say Mother's Day, but it shows celebration from then with mother. When you say the word MOTHER, and we go slowly with that one. Sorry. Hem-ho. THER. You are talking about a powerhouse. Yes. The word mother and the person who bears the name mother, it's a power. As we have the lights, and we call it power cut, it's power, just like you're looking on the lights. That's how mother, the meaning, the saying of mother, say it with a meaning, hack it with a meaning, hack it as you are a mother. You know why? You are blessed. Many mothers are mourning this evening. Many mothers are considering, how do I get through this? Many mothers are sitting back this moment to find the solution. And let me tell you something, mothers always find the solution. How we did it, we don't know, but God. Yes. It came up, and mothers sit back a little bit in sometime a quiet place, and the solution handed to her. Mothers always find a solution. So a lot of mothers tonight, this evening, this morning, or sometime morning for their children. If you at all have anything to do with animals, and I see this is us with a lot of birdies in her place. And I am sure she sat at times and she looked at the birdies, she listened to their sounds, she listened to the songs they sing, even when she herself can't play them back. And you look at the creation of God. You look at those that are mothers, how they care for their youngs, how they gather them under their wings and care for their youngs. A mother. And that is the same way. The human mother, those that their bolt are bolt up properly, their screws are tightened, so there is no loose screw or loose bolt or any part been missing. That's the same thing. Because a lot of persons who are mothers do not know the wealth that was handed to them. God called you blessed. God uses mother to depict the church. He said, as a mother comfort her child, so God comfort us. What can be more meaningful and that is found in Isaiah. A mother comforting her child. That's how God promised to comfort us. Just as it used to depict, you should be like a child to enter. The role of a mother, it's not one easy one. If you think sitting around Angie Johnson, welcome. If you think sitting around the desk and bang on the computer, this is your job, it is hard. Let me tell you, to be a mother is 100 times harder. If you think construction work is hard, a mother, it is 1,000 times harder. But we are given the gears to move on with. God has furnished us with the gears to move on with. And doing all of my little research, because each time I go searching and searching and researching, because guess what? It is not. And the book of Proverbs, I've spoken about parent than any other books in the Bible. They do spoke, But the book of Proverbs give you an entire lifing of 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 um of family, parent, mother. And Ephesians 6 is always, it's like a song going on. Because everybody know Ephesians 6. Children, obey your parent. Because it is right. It's a promise. And a promise with, it is an instruction. And it is with a promise. Okay? Proverbs 31, 25, and 28. The ideal woman as one who is strong, defined, and caring, which many people reflect upon on mothers. On Mother's Day, they use these. These verses highly. That's not what I'm looking for. Wisdom and encouragement to her family. She is clothed with strength. Mother, dignity. Listen, mothers, you are clothed with strength, dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speak with wisdom and faithful instruction. Faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watch over the affairs of her husband while doing all of this with her children. She does not eat the bread of idleness. Mothers, her children arise and call her blessed. Her husband also give her praises too. And of course, the Fijian, as I say, to always remind us to honor our parent. She works with her hand. She's so twisting of tongue again. She sews clothing and she sells to the merchants. So she work. Because what? Children have to be okay. Maybe the amount of money daddy husband is working can't help. She does not sit in idleness. Mothers do not have time to idle. These days, the children need to go to the sports. You got to work. You got to get them to the doctor. You got to keep their appointment. They need to go here. You got to be there with them. You register them into a sport, whatever they like, and you have to be there with them. Mothers have no time to idle. A mother cannot be on the idle street at no times. Because she's sleeping, she has to be thinking about her children. She's awake, she's thinking about her children. The preparation for her children, the company that she wants her children to be in, the place that she wants to live to grow up her children in a good environment. A mother watches over her children as the hen watches over her chicks. So mothers have no time to idle. Not one bit. She do not join the street of idleness because she have a responsibility. God has given her the authority. That she is and she should. So mothers and grandmothers, in the book of Timothy, grandmother and mother, grandmother Louis, Lois, Louis, or Louis, whatever we pronounce that to be, and his mother Eunice. The influence, what he said, they have on him. And that is found in Second Timothy. And when you read it, so there is no time to idle when you are a mother. You cannot do idle talk. You cannot do, and as I said last night, a lot of children are grown by, are raised by a lot of children are raised by the helpers. But this is a part of job that you have to make all the sacrifice for. You have to make that sacrifice for your children. Mothers get up a double sight. Person said foresight, maybe I would say six sight. Because she always saw the things before it comes. And as I said, she is a good problem solver. You have the problem and you can't solve it, call a mother. You call upon a mother. You don't have to take it. But you call a mother, especially a mother that have more than one child. Especially this mother that have to raise more than one child. Ask and see if you don't get the answer from them. Because they have a whole world of young people. Oh, she's preparing to meet the outer world. So she has to keep them in her world. She is the security for them. She is the doctor for them. She is the caregiver. She is everything in one. One of the child or the one child you have don't look so, so hot. And as she look at you, she knows something is wrong. What a mother saw in her children, no others saw it. What a mother can tell you, another person who have never entered motherhood and grow children can't tell you. A mother have to be up like a doctor, watching her children, knowing when the baby needs feeding, knowing when the baby diaper need to change, knowing this baby can't talk, The baby cannot relay nothing to you. The baby is like an animal, dumb animal. I'm not calling babies dumb animal. Don't get me wrong. Because the animal cannot speak to say what is going wrong with them. And so is the baby. But mother have to find out. And mother never wrong. If she said, oh my God, no, the baby is thirsty. She never wrong. She studied everything with the children. And growing up, she looked at them change. She looked at the change of her children. And she can almost tell you, she can almost say to you, this one is going in this direction. And that one is going in that direction. She can tell you the likes and the dislike of all her children. That's the mother. Now you look at it and say, that is an easy job? No. I just say it and I just came up back on this. Motherhood is one of the most profound, cherished role a woman can take on. You know, when you went to the store and you bought an appliance, you bought a piece of appliance, you get a piece of paper, even the phone, you got a piece of paper with it. The care of the phone, how you, even the dresses, the clothing that we wear. The label is there to say, cold wash, don't hang, dry flat, and all these things. The children, when they are born, they're only here with their life in your capable hands. Nothing, no guide, no instruction came with them. And one of the things I found fascinating, when you're going to antenatal clinic, now these nurses are speaking of on other person's idea, what they said, because the question and you write down, and even when you're taking the baby to the clinic, yes, and they wrote it down, so they put it together, and they said, okay, then this is what is going to happen. This is what it, totally out of line. Your experience and my experience are two different experiences. So they are just using your story to see if it can fit into another person's story, life. Yeah. The most profound job you can get, a woman that takes on. The Bible provides beautiful insight and wisdom about the role of a mother in the life of offering encouragement and honoring their unwavering love. Whether you are seeking the Bible verse, yes or no, about mother, specified scriptures about mother, these verses remind us. Encouragement, call a mother, man. You just call upon a mother. Because what? She have to sit and studied every movement of the children. She studied their walk. She studied their talk. She studied everything. A love that cannot die. You may have a child. When the outside world is saying the most vicious things about your child, you are there praying and asking God, change this child. This is not the child I brought into this world. So when I am saying, oh my God, that is the way she grew him, what about? And even to the gallas, the mothers groaned, hoping if that child would have even to the brink of the gallows changes. That's the love of a mother. You can always speak. You can say what you feel like. But a mother saw things differently and speak things differently. So, for no moment, do not take your job lightly. You ought to get the strength and the wisdom, nourishing the art that mother brings to their family. And if you think the mother is only mothering the children, oh my God, she's mothering the father. Hello, good morning. She's mothering the husband too. So, a woman is strong. We as women do not honor and appreciate the strength and the person we really are. The mother that rocks the cradle shape the world. All of who is sitting in high position, they're all from a mother who shapes them. Most of the time, that's not all, because there's not one mother on the face of this earth want to see their child committing the unthinkable. There is not one mother who happy to know that their whether girl or boy, because now these days the same thing the boys are doing, the girls are even doing more. But there's not one mother who is happy to know that why did you hold up this woman? Why did you? She's not happy about it. She may not came out in the street and made a lot of noise. The mother that you find is on a brawling side. She's thinking differently. But mothers took it into a closed area that they can speak to the Almighty. They are pleading and pouring out. Have you ever seen a mother, their child is sick? Have you ever looked at a mother when her child is sick? Listen, man. A mother, as a part of the scriptures describe it, it's like a lion. She lay among the lion and raised her cub. Do you know what that means? We know what lion is, don't it? And a mother live among the lions and raise her cub. Have you ever said that when you go to the sea is salty. But the fish that came out there, it's just okay, not as salt as the sea. Yeah. So a mother may grow up her child into the wild, wild west, but her child came out spotless out of the wild west. Do not take yourself very lightly, and do not think that you have done something that, what have I done wrong? You are going to come up and your children are coming and you're going to find your children hate you. That sounds funny, don't it? But it's the reality. It is their job to hate you. Every teenager growing up, they hate their parent. Because you stood firm. You don't break under the pressure. So why I can't go to the party with my friends? Why? Why? And some is so kind enough to say, I hate you. What is your duty to do that? You know what is your duty? Is to protect them. So while they're hating you, you are protecting them from the predators that is out there. They have not seen the wild animals blasting through the bushes to grab them, but you saw it. And as I said last night, the demon of a devil, the demonic power, seek to destroy the future. As much as he got the go-ahead, the okay from the Almighty, he did not touch Job or Job's wife. He didn't. He didn't. They are past. But he went after the future. When he destroyed his children, the future of the world, that's the time he came to Job. Pay attention to the passage. He asked permission to touch Job, and he will hate you. He will despise you. But you thought more or less after you got this go-ahead, this okay, you would have gone and touched the Job himself, because that's what you asked for. But no. And mothers, parents, we need to pay attention to some of the things that our children are doing now. That most of the time we gave rise to it. Oh, we don't want to offend them, don't it? You have to be offended for the good of themselves. The demons did not, the devil of a devil did not go. The Lucifer of a Lucifer did not went to Job and, do all his tricks. But what did Job said when they were leaving? Ephraim, thank you for being here. He said he prayed for his children. And first time you found mothers praying for their children. I don't know about the new age mothers, if they really pray for their children. But some of the time it's only in the church, when you go to church. And they're praying, even in the church. Some don't business with the other person's child, but they business with theirs. Bling Bop, welcome. All right, what's your name? Pierce or Pisa. Job was not touched until he destroyed the children. And with the children, the future of the world. Job was there and get the message. So he did not pay attention. And this was the father. So when the demon of a demons, the demonic power and force, wanted to get the futures, and if you notice, I tackle my thing, not the past, but the future. So if you don't hold your children, and who is best holding their children? The mothers. Yes, father play a role, but some of the role that the fathers played is lighter than the one the mom plays. Who is seen is the mother. Who is there watching as a hawk watched over their nest is the mother. Anything goes wrong out there, the first person to get the call is the mother. Anything went wrong with the children, the first person got the blame is the mother. That's how the mother grew him up. That's how the mother, that is the mother. The first person to be called upon is the mother. Mother, our job isn't easy, but it's because we alone is not going through it. But we had to stand out, and mothers have to stand out as a shining light at all times. When the children took their own way and get on their own road and bump into a roadblock, a closed dead end. Yeah. The first person they're trying to get back to is their mother. Yes. Is the mother. They are trying to get back. And if the mother should have passed away from this world, you will hear this cry, I miss my mother. I'm sorry that my mother isn't here. Mother's role, and let me emphasize this one. A woman that have not given birth cannot feel the pain that a mother felt. They do not have that foresight that the mother have. Sounds funny, don't it? A stepmother will never be a mother. A surrogate baby, the surrogate mother, stood as a mother all times because she brought the baby in the world. But you who receive that baby, that feelings is not there. Try you may. But I am telling you that inner feelings, that gut feelings, not there. You don't get it and you cannot get it. Check it for yourself. So even when somebody adopted a baby and said, okay, I am going to take her as my own, you will try to care for that child. But when that child's cry, even in the grave, the mother felt it. Wherever you are, you felt the pain of your child. The person that is around your child. Don't. And I'll just drop this piece in. I am truly upset when the laws of the land took up a child and hand it over to a father with his lady or his wife. Took a child from the birth mother and hand it over and call it custody. It hurts me. Because I am looking on it and says, a hen never hurt their chicken. If the person is mentally deranged, get help for them. But a person who a malicious act is taken out on them, and it is taken to the court, and the court says, I am giving custody to the father. No, you're not giving no custody to the father. Where the father is going to be. You're taking the child, you took that child from the mother and putting it into a next woman's hand who have no bearing, no feelings for that child. For them to look good, they give them a whole lot of clothes and possible whatever they try to do. But that woman will never and can never have the feelings of their child, of that child, because it's not the mother. You are not given birth to that child. And look at the other part. If that woman have children or child for the husband, which his child is there, you notice, take a careful look at that sympathy, that empathy, that everything that she has for her child. Yes. Because what? The child came from her. And she's not doing anything wrong than playing, than giving her motherly role. But as I said, I would rather that if there is a child that is, taken from their parent, from their mother, and if they could find some way, to work with the mother, that mother and that child can, have their same bond. Sometimes I think about these things because you have seen things. I work with the public, let me tell you. And I have seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things. And the first thing out of the woman's mouth, it's not my child. I am not your mother. I'm just taking care of you. The father now, on the other hand, was not always there, but will be the sympathetic one, the one that know this child is mine and I can't allow you to do anything untowards. But mothers, Sunday is coming up and you will be getting all the gifts. You have already get the gift of life. The gift that you get, it's your child, your children. The task that is given unto you is in order to see that your children came out to be a crown on your head and the child the prize of life. Um, as I said before, Timothy could have spoken about his grandmother, Lucy, and his mother, and how they impacted his life, how they shaped him in the man he is and was, that he could wrote about it. Mothers, a powerhouse. Enjoy your Mother's Day. Don't forget the power you have. Don't forget the power that you have. As in Isaiah that says, the mother is love and compassion, and comforting is compared to how God says, as a mother comfort her child, so will I comfort you. You are a powerhouse, a light lit up in darkness. Some of the mothers have lost the essence of the things, but nevertheless, they are a mother. I heard some people said, oh, she a no mother, she a mama. Who are you to be changing who the persons are? There's no way we read and saw anything came out to say a mama. We ain't of mama. Mothers we have. So let's you said bad mother is bad mother then. Good mother is good mother if that's how you want it. But never you been saying to the child, you don't have mother, you have mama. We are the meaning, the belittling. We are removing the, the, the line posts that God have put up. The boundaries that God have put up. The establishment that he has given. You are removing it. So, a lot of people felt very funny. And if you should ask them, they are going sometimes to their grave. Feel very disappointed. Feel very used, misused, and abused by persons who do not look deep into these things. No mother went and get pregnant and said, I wanted a bad child, a child who rob and do all the heinous crime. No mother got pregnant. And when she looked at her stomach, she said, oh God, this is a type of this person coming. No. Every mother want to see the medal in their children. Every mother. You don't want to see it, you're not a mother. You have never given birth then. But every mother that gave birth, they want to see their children medaling. It's the pride and the joy to the mom and the fathers when their children medals. So, mother, God is always with us, even when the way looks so dark, even when we think we cannot go through. But there are so many days that you're on your knees or somewhere praying for your children, praying for your grandchildren, giving them a word of advice, giving them some knowledge. And mothers are never short of that. It is endowed on them. God, I always said that God has given mother a special eye, a special gift, and a special tongue to speak. Because sometimes you have not gone to no university to learn it. Sorry. But when the things arise, you find the right word to say at the right time and the right place. So, I would love to know even the many gifts to show the love and appreciation of the mother. I listened to The Voice, and I'm going to find out if I can play it on here. That this blind girl, it seems she was born blind. And about 2 or 3 nights she was on the TV there having The Voice. As you know, at this time, you have you have the American Talent, you have The Voice, you have it. And I tell you, she was dedicating it to her mother. Because her mother is her eyes. Her mother is her strength. I was looking for it today that I would play it tonight. Hopefully YouTube will, of course, I'm putting it out there. It's not my thing. And this was publicly. It is not somebody's song that I think is being copyright. But I'm going to find it and I'm going to play on my channel. I think she's 7 years old. When she belched out. And I am sure if that mother had gotten $1 trillion, it would not have comforted her as listening to her child when she gave the speech before she did the song. If her mother has received $1 trillion at that time, it would not have meant nothing to her. To know that she is the mother and she's in her life and she cannot see. Her mother had not abandoned her. She came from inside. And I will stand with her. It brought tears to my eyes when she sang. There are 2 children's songs I have that I save it from The Voice. I have one that I listen to clan, Saladadian clan, peace is Jesus. Thank you. That I listen to. She's 6 years old. She's a cancer survivor. And I am telling you, she have the audience moving. Yeah. So I don't think like, oh, it's not, I don't think copyright is on that. So I am going to play the song. Not tonight, but I am going to play it. For those that have not heard that, watch that TV, the voice that is on. I think they're on tonight too. The best talent did voice. Who will win? And I tell you, so you just imagine this mother with her child that is vision impaired. And how she felt. She has not left that child into a home. She has not given the child and said, I can't bother with this child. But those that have taken their children and took it to the home and can't be bothered, the mark of birth is still there. You felt it every time. Yes. I was working in children's ward one day, and this lady, she had a baby. She was a young girl. I think it was her first child too. And the child felt sick, and she took the child to the doctor. The child was sent to the children's ward. She came and she looked at the child, and what do you think happened to the child? The child have a cleft lip. And looking at the child, she don't want that child. And she left the child, and she have not returned to see her child. And the child grew up because there was no operation could have done on the child at the time. So all she had to do is to wait, because the child have to reach a certain age before they can do the surgery. And the child lives in the children's ward, cared by nurses, and no mother in sight. Until it reached to the time when the surgery could have done. And they took the child to the children's hospital, and the surgery was done. And let me tell you, you wouldn't have known, because it go way up to the nostril, actually like you're looking in the head, like you're seeing his head cup. And if I took that child and show you now, you can't believe. And guess what? Nobody, the government couldn't have found her. And they took the child to a children's home. And I look at it and I said, you don't used to this, but at least if you left the child in the hospital, pay your visit. Because I am in there taking care of that child. It's not my child. It's my job. And you wouldn't even came. You wouldn't even find it in you to come and look. And I am sure after that child was worked on and came back and looked nice, have a nice look, have a handsome look of a boy, she will pass the child on the road and don't know that child. she was abundant. Could she abundant the mark of giving birth? No. I sure that follows her wherever she goes. One of the time we heard that she got pregnant again. And was saying to myself, I would suggest you shouldn't get pregnant again, because what if the other baby born the same way? What are you going to do? The same thing you did with the first one. Mothers, we are special. We are powerful. And not only human being and mothers, pay attention to the animals, how they took care of their youngs. Look at how they took care. What? Mother. From human to animal. He said instinct. So your child, your children, when you got to Sunday, the one thing I sure you want to hear from your child or your children: blessed, I love you. Thank you, mother. Thank you, father. Thanks for the parent. Some said they were rough, but it was for our own good. Because sometimes you cannot see behind the curtain. You just say, oh, she's miserable. That's their anthem. Yes, that's the children's anthem. Miserable. I can't stand her. She's miserable. But as time goes by, they saw it was for their wood good. The security protection that they had. Some have gone out of place that they cannot even find it in their heart to come and say, mother or parent, I'm sorry. Some, when they found that, to say, I am sorry, they, parent, depart this life. And they live with the guilt all through their life. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Alini Tyson. All right. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much. And this is your host for the most that is tuning out from Aquarian Positivity Positive channel. Remember, love yourself. And to every mothers out there, to everyone, you are the power of the family, the power of the children. And those powers you will never lose as long as you're a mother. Grandmothers, for those that took children and grow them, you play a vital role. You played a vital role in their lives. But still, the real that you get a different blessing from the mother who gave birth, because God said, your womb is blessed. So I leave you with this. The wisdom, the role mother, the mother in our provide beautiful sight, wisdom above the role of the mother in our life, offering encouragement and honor. Their unwavering love, whether you are seeking, yes or no. Mothers, these verses remind us of the strength, wisdom, the nurturing heart bring to their family. They provide a powerful reflection of a mother love and influence. So for those that adopt children, yes, you play a role of caring, but there is something that is still amiss with you, because the bond with a mom and a child is different from the bond with a person that have not given birth to the child. So you are a powerhouse. The wisdom, the strength that you have for the family. God bless you. God keep you. And thanks each and every one of you for coming out. Thanks everyone. Pieced by Ephraim. Oh, pieced by Ephraim Bing Bang. Okay. Thank you very much from near and far. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If there's anyone that have not subscribed, and it's you can subscribe to this channel, like the channel, do the watch hour, and watch the live again. Share the live if you find it so interesting. If you find words of wisdom, words with light in it, share it. Keep on keeping on, mothers, and God will be your perpetual light. And at all times, the children will call you blessed. Thank you very much. God bless each and every one of you. And for many of the times, some mothers are very sick, we pray your blessings upon them. God bless, God keep, and God's protect. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And bye.